fatal flaw of naturalism. Naturalism is the belief that the material universe, that is, all observable phenomena, is all there is to reality. Naturalism says that natural forces are all that is necessary to produce all the amazing effects we witness today, including that phosphorescent incandescence we call consciousness and sentience. She claims that science will provide all the answers to all our questions, and she advocates her worldview on the soundness of her reasoning, logic, and evidence-based objective approach to the universe. I disagree for many reasons, but I will not be addressing them here. You see, there is a fatal flaw in all this that needs to be addressed from the beginning. The only grounds on which I could come to believe the philosophy of naturalism, namely, trust in human reason and inferences drawn from observable phenomena, is itself undermined fatally by the same naturalism they ask me to accept. Let me try to explain. If the thoughts of my brain are merely chance product of the material universe, a chance arrangement of atoms responding to the environment in a scientifically predictable and non-moral way, then on what grounds could we possibly make any real objective judgment or statement about the true nature of the universe? Darwin identified this problem and explained it pretty well. In a letter dated July 4th, 1881, Charles Darwin wrote William Graham congratulating Graham on his book, Creed of Science. Darwin wrote, "Nevertheless, you have expressed my inward conviction, though far more vividly and clearly than I could have done, that the universe is not the result of chance. But then with me the horrid doubt always arises whether the convictions of man's mind, which has been developed from the mind of lower animals, are of any value or at all trustworthy. Would anyone trust in the conviction of a monkey's mind, if there are any convictions in such a mind? We can ascribe no real meaning or significance to our thoughts. We can have no true certainty that our biological adaptations are telling us the ultimate truth, that our reasoning is truly valid, or that any conclusion drawn by us will actually display and conform to the true nature of reality. In order to judge anything categorically, we must assume a validity for our thinking that puts us outside nature, as a spectator looking in, a participant. But naturalism affords our beings no such dignity. We are in fact the products of our environment, and the ever-pressing forces at work in the natural world which are claimed to have given rise to this whole absurd state of affairs. If we have no straight line against which to compare her, how do we know that nature's line is crooked? Everything we think is merely the predictable and uncontrollable response to a long sequence of natural phenomena over which we have no real control and cannot ever hope to truly understand. Why should we trust the basic reliability of human senses if those are merely the byproduct of a natural and inexplicable imperative to survive? If we are merely the chance arrangement of atoms, and that luminescent spark we call consciousness is merely the arrangement and movement of atoms through the processes that have no intelligent guidance, then whatever meaning we think we perceive in all reality is an inexplicable illusion, a cruel prank, and there is no basis by which to believe any one person's thought should have any more validity than another. By what objective standard do we hope to even measure validity? It is only by standing conceptually outside of the natural, in the noumenal, in the spirit, can we hope to judge the nature of things. The very fact that we do this, even for our own bodies, regarding them with curiosity and awkward embarrassment, is a behavior quite inexplicable for any animal or a being who is native to the material world. It would be odd indeed if a fish were able to notice the wetness of the water in which he swam, unless the thing actually belonged on dry land.